Hey Hotseaters, it's Dr. Livingood. We just got back from an incredible weekend learning level 2 spinal correction. And one thing we really learned was the importance of a warm-up. So I thought, why not do a little skit with the team to show you the do's and the don'ts of coming into the office, doing your warm-up, and getting a real good adjustment. You ready? Here we go. So, for example, when you come into the office, you'll come through the front door and you stop at the front desk and you get to see Susan. So Susan is going to have you swipe your card in and then you grab a number and you're going to go to your seat. What you'd not want to do is what that guy just did right there and go right around somebody, ignoring the red screen and totally messing up the whole system. Once you grab your number at the front desk, then you'll want to come over to the hot seats. Now there's a nice newsletter that I spend hours on preparing for you every single week. So if we wanted to put them on the floor, we would put them on the floor. I would suggest doing what Katie's doing and read the newsletter. There's good stuff in there for you. I'm glad that you're wobbling, but you can also check out the newsletter as well. As you can see here, once you get wobbling, Katie's got proper form going front to back. What you'd not want to be doing is what Dr. Ulam is doing. I'm glad you have your phone so you can check in on Facebook, but clearly now you're checking scores or emails. The world's gonna survive a few minutes without you. Put your phone away, focus on the healing. Once you're in the hot seats, you gotta watch those numbers. Number 3, number 3, number 3. Does anyone have number 3? Oh, there he is, the phone guy. Got us again. That comes right out of Katie's paycheck. Here's a couple what not to do while you're warming up. You see Katie's doing the proper form here and looks like Dr. Ulam's going for the overachiever. I appreciate your warm-up, but please don't hurt yourself or anyone else around you. Proper form is important. Or perhaps the sleeper technique. I appreciate you using the wobble cushion, but it's for warm-ups, as Katie's demonstrating, not for you to catch a nap while you're waiting for Dr. Livingood. Or the footrest. I understand that you're getting a little bored waiting, but maybe you should try using the warm-up equipment to actually help correct your spine. Once you got your warm-up, or lack thereof, now it's time to get adjusted. What we learned this weekend is you have literally 2 minutes to get on the table, get face down to keep your spine warm. Which you can see Katie is already in the proper position. Her spine is in the position to make a good adjustment. Dr. Ulam somehow is needing to look at his x-rays again and stand around. Swipe your card, go face down, get ready for some healing. Next, what we learned is you have 2 minutes to get your head and hip weights on. Everyone in the office has a specific procedure. Please don't watch anyone else, especially this guy. Katie's got great form, but if you're looking around and looking down and not paying attention during your healing, you're not gonna get a good set with the weights that we put on. Hip weights are extremely important during the corrective phase as well as the head weights. But if you do not have a hip weight, Katie does, Dr. Ulam doesn't, then you do not need to stand on the red ball. So you shouldn't be on that ball there, fella. Spinal correction is so important. It's awesome that Dr. Ulam and I got to learn so much more about it this weekend and to further the care that you're getting in the office. And so we're getting better, we want you to get better. So play your part, properly do what you're supposed to do in the office every visit all the way through and commit the entire time you're here. If you're unsure what you're doing, please ask one of us. Katie, Dr. Ulam, Tawanda, myself, we'd be happy to help you. And some of you no longer need to do weighting systems or traction units. And if you're unsure whether you're supposed to be doing it or not, please ask. Because you've reached a level of correction where you may not even need it anymore, which is where we want all of you to be at one point. So I hope you enjoyed that video and get back to wobbling.